Hi everyone, my name is Jen and welcome to the Book Refuge and welcome to another book haul. Yep, pretty much as soon as I post one, I have another one ready to go because between my thrifting and the gifts I've been getting sent, it's pretty great. Like it is, I'm not gonna lie and pretend that it's a struggle because it's pretty damn fun. Like it is fun and it is what is getting me through these days. So first I want to start with a couple of gifts that I got. I think I have them all in my lap. That's the problem that I was having, was making sure that I have everything because I get it and sometimes I want to put it away because it looks so pretty. And then when I do a haul, I'm not sure that I have it all, but I think I do. And if I don't, know that I still love it and I was excited. So I'm starting with one that's actually not a book, but this one got sent to me from Monica as well as a few of these ones did. And she actually, I had this on my wish list. And it is the only box set that I was still missing of Outlander. And it's actually the first season, part 1. So this is really cute. I'll show you. So it's like, it does the like change from the hand from Frank to like, it's really cool. And so what it has inside here, so it has that pretty picture you can like take off. But then it looks like this. And it has part 1 in this little booklet with like the pictures. And then I already have part 2. And so you like put it behind it and it sits in there. So I already had that. And then this goes in there. And there's that. So thank you so much. Now my collection's complete. You know, like Ariel, right? So there's my all 5 seasons to Outlander. So thank you. Then I got sent Stroke of Midnight by Kay Webster. This I had just read and I loved it. This is the first in her Cinderella series. So this is an age gap. It's really hard to explain. I think I explained it in my vlog from the first week of November, but it's about this girl that like the relationship she ends up in, it's a like humiliation kink is the kink, which isn't for everyone. I've only read one other series that had humiliation like as a kink, and it isn't purely that. It's like, let's have sex in places where we might get caught because it could be embarrassing. And it was really sexy. I know it's weird to explain, but it does have a evilish stepmother and creepy triplet stepbrothers. And then this girl who gets involved with her new, sugar daddy, who wants to pay her to do kind of embarrassing things, sexy things. And I can't wait to read the next one because this was amazing. So thank you for sending me that. Then I got sent A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jenn Armentrout, which I haven't read from Blood and Ash yet, but it is on my TBR for soon. And so now I have the second one already. These books are so beautiful. Like, I don't even know what it all means yet, but I'm very excited. Like, I'm so excited. I can actually stack these ones. Very excited for it. And these, I'm so happy to have these. It is the first 3 in the Filthy Rich American series. So there's The Initiation, The Obsession, and The Deception, which I love these. So now I just need The Redemption, and I have them all. Well, actually, she's writing one more in this series too, which is about the other son. But if you haven't read, well, number one, if you haven't read any Nikki Sloan, you need to get on it. But this puts me one step closer to owning all of the Nikki Sloans. Like, I think I'm only missing a couple of the Blindfold Club, and then I have all of her books. So thank you so much, Monica. I just love it. And then I also got The King of Libertines, which is just like a pamphlet, but this is kind of a like quick little story about Priest and Bennett of like when they like start. And so I've always wanted it, and now I have that. And then I got sent this. I can't remember who sent me this, but their name is right here. Sorry that my brain just went blank, but I love this. This is a novella. This is a very interesting story. It is very interesting. I love Tamsin Parker. She writes a lot of age gaps that I really love. Ooh, this is really soft. But this one is about Zipporah, who is a 37-year-old single unorthodox Jew who she has like become an Orthodox Jew. And so she is getting an arranged marriage to Ellen Klein, or Elan Klein. And it's amazing because they are actually both into BDSM. He's a widower. She is a divorcee who she got divorced before she became an Orthodox Jew. And it's just very interesting. Like, there's a lot in this that's like over my head because I am not an Orthodox Jew. But I love how it showed like fitting BDSM into it. And it showed how even though on the outside as an Orthodox Jew, she keeps her hair wrapped up and she has to dress a certain way. She is a professor who like teaches about Jewish culture and Jewish ways. And her new husband like doesn't really understand why she wants to work in that way until a certain thing that helps him understand it. And it's very, very good. And I loved how BDSM was shown in this, how it was shown that people of faith can still do that too. And it doesn't have to be this taboo in a wrong way. Like, it can be this thing in a marriage that like brings them closer together and like bond of trust between them. And so I'm very happy to own this. I think it is so good. And there's a great story in this too. Oh, it's from Carrie Dawn. Look, Carrie, I kept your thing inside. Oh, that's great. This is from Carrie. Perfect. Oh, I kept the note inside. See, I'm smart sometimes. I opened it. I'm sorry. But I love that, like, it shows how, like, kink can be beautiful and bring people closer together. And so it's really good. So I highly recommend, even if you aren't religious, even if you are religious but not Jewish, like, this is, it was so good. And so I'm really happy to own it. So thank you so much, Carrie. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Then a couple other self-pub, but ones that I bought myself. These books are for my reread because I'm rereading my favorite books in December. One of them I already did reread, and that is For Real by Alexis Hall. This is a male-male BDSM where the dominant is a 19-year-old and the submissive is a 42-year-old, and it is a gay love story, and it is amazing. And I just reread this recently through audio, and it was amazing. I'm so happy to own it. I bought Her Perfect by Steffi Walls. This is a student teacher. Not really an age gap because they're only like 5 years apart, but it is also a brother's best friend. The brother's best friend comes back to town and he's now the teacher there. This deals with eating disorder, and I love it. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. I love it. And then Poison by Jade West, which is one of my favorite Jade Wests. I'm so excited to reread this one. This one is a toxic, kinky relationship of two people who are finding their way back to each other, and it's brilliant. I love it. Boop. All right. Then I have a couple new releases that I purchased for myself. Let me show you those. So I got myself A Duchess a Day by Charis Michaels. I've been seeing this around, and I love this. I know this is like kind of a Snow White retelling. Is that right? Yes. So, yeah. This is a girl, she's trying to like escape the marriage she's about to have. And then she has a bodyguard assigned to her who's supposed to make sure that she makes it to the wedding. But like they start falling for each other. I've heard pretty good things about this. It's also just beautiful, and I love fairy tale retellings in some ways, and I had to have it. Then I got Winter, White, and Wicked, and I'm not going to lie, it is 100% for this cover, which is amazing. I don't buy a ton of YA anymore. It's totally messing with my lighting too. But this one is also, it's a survival story, which I really like those. I really like survival stories. And so this one says, you won't survive this road without the ice in your veins. And it's about this girl named Sylvie, who she's living alone in her truck on this road. And when her best friend runs away with the rebels, Sylvie must make a haul too late in the season for a smuggler she wouldn't normally work with. Alongside his team, there's a giant warrior woman, a boy with skin like stone. Sylvie will do whatever it takes to save her friend. So I like survival stories. I like that it's dystopian and it looks amazing. So we're trying it. And then I also picked up Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer, because I will always buy Marissa Meyer. And I think this one has a little bit of magical realism, as in like there's this girl named Prudence who ends up getting magic where she can like give people the like karma that they deserve. And then there's this one guy that she thinks is really lazy, and she tries to give him like karma what he deserves, and it like doesn't work. So that's all that I know. But it seems cool, and I don't know when I would get to it, but again, it's Marissa Meyer, so I had to buy it, and it's cute, and I think it's supposed to be pretty diverse too, maybe? I don't know that for sure. I think it is, but cute. All right, let's get down and dirty for all the historicals surrounding me. Let's start with the Johanna Lindseys that I got, because believe it or not, I will never have them all. I'm at about 30 of hers, and there's like 70. So I'm getting there. But let's go through it. We'll just go through it. So I got A Loving Scoundrel. This is a Mallory novel. Cute. I got Love Me Forever, which I'm very excited about this one because it's someone in a kilt. I love this. I love this. It's so cute. His name is Lachlan too. I got The Magic of You, which is the one with the beautiful ship's wheel. This one always gets posted for Step Back. I just love it. I love her eyeshadow is like blue. I love this. I'm so happy I found this one, and it's in really good condition. I got You Belong With Me, which this is one of the futuristic ones, I think. Or it's Russian. Let me check. Yeah, nope. This one is none of those things. But I think one of the characters might be Russian. But it's in 1826. So I love this one because it has the horse back there. I see that one all the time too. Then I got All You Need Is Love. And this one is a Western. Look at this spur. I love the sunset happening. That's beautiful. All right, and then I'm pretty excited about these last three in my hands. These are some of the oldest books of hers that I have. So I got Paradise Wild, which this one is just the front. These three are just the front, but that's because they're like the old ones. So then, oh my gosh, I got Glorious Angel. And this is a first edition, first printing of Glorious Angel. I'm not even going to take the sticker off of this because the sticker in and of itself is just like part of the effect for me. So this is Glorious Angel. And look, the sticker says this is for $2.79. It's perfect. There's not even a spine crack. This one is from 1982, not 1892. Beautiful. And then I have been looking for this book since I started collecting Johanna Lindsey. And again, this is a first edition, first printing of her first novel, Captive Bride. Look at this. $195 is how much this was. I can't even. The back is beautiful too. It kind of looks like a Sleeping Beauty thing. It says Desert Stars and Shifting Sands. This book alone goes on eBay for like $50 for one of these. First edition, first printing, 1977. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've been looking for this book and I found it. Wow. Like, it's so satisfying when stuff like that happens. It's great. All right. Then I have a stack of Sabrina Jeffries that I got from a couple of different places. I got A Hellion in Her Bed. I got How to Woo a Reluctant Lady. When the Rogue Returns. And this is a nice front cover. Like, look at his hand action down here. And After the Abduction. So I've been collecting a few books that actually have like snow on them. Even though I don't like reading Christmas books, I do like winter books. So I like that. Because then there's this other one with snow on it I just got, which is called The Sound of Snow by Catherine Kingsley. And I actually just did this for Step Back Saturday. Because it has them on this like white bed, but it like looks like they're in the snow. But you can see she has like this silk thing on and like her hair's coming down. It's really beautiful. I got this beautiful Jennifer Blake, which I've read some Jennifer Blake, but they were contemporary books. This one is like a big size. It's a trade paperback instead of a mass market paperback, and it's called Spanish Serenade. Look at that. That's beautiful. It goes all the way around. I love it. Then I got a few Victoria Alexander. I got A Visit from Sir Nicholas. So here's another winter one. Woo! That is cool. Not every Christmas gift comes down the chimney. Ho ho! Maybe I'll have to read a couple of these in December. I don't usually do that, but Secrets of a Proper Lady. And What a Lady Wants, which is great. Then this author I never heard of, but I loved the front cover of this. It's gorgeous. So tell me if you've read this before. This book is just called Wild, and it's by Margot McGuire. And look at the front cover. Like his hand, and then like her boobs. Like, look at this. It's beautiful. This one is great. Like, it just looks beautiful. Love it. I love that it's like orange and purples. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. I got That Scandalous Evening by Christina Dodd. I like this one because it's black. I don't have a lot of books that are like black bindings and stuff for my shelf. I found 2 Catherine Coulters I've been looking for. This one doesn't have the step back, but it has like kind of the picture. I used to own all of these, right? So I'm recollecting them now that it's like cool again. So I got The Devil's Daughter by Catherine Coulter. This is part of the Devil's Duology, which I remember even back then, I thought that the consent was a big issue. And that might be Devil's Embrace. But I think this is one of the updated books. So, anyway, got it. And then I found The Air with the backdrop. So this one has like a kind of a little cutout for the necklace. And then it has this, which I've seen this in Step Back Saturday before, because it's a full cover one. Then I found a Julie Garwood that I was missing. This one is Guardian Angel. This one doesn't have the raised, but I didn't have it, and it was 50 cents, so I was like, let me grab it. I got a Stephanie Lawrence, The Edge of Desire. I really like the color that this one is. And like, whoop, pulling up her own dress. I love those. So these ones, I'm a little nervous about content, but I just had to get for the cover. I've been collecting these Sylvie F. Summerfield because they're just so beautiful. But I worry about the content. I doubt I'll ever read them. They're mostly for looks, but I'm just being honest that I would be nervous about what the content was because it's called Savage Kiss. But it's one of those, and I just love hand and thigh placement there. You know, my desire's not always, you know, politically correct, guys. If you haven't noticed. My desire for the covers is not PC, so I apologize. Then I have another Dorothy Garlock, who I've been loving her covers, and this one has a mustache on the front. This is Restless Wind, which definitely sounds crazy. And I do have Dream River, which is the one that's on there. This is a Dorothy Garlock. Look at the mountains. Purple Mountains Majesty for sure. And this is an American historical. Yeah, I need to read one of this author because I love how that looks. It's great. Moonlit Obsession by Jill Gregory. This one is gorgeous too. Much Ado About Love by Malia Martin. Thursday and the Lady by Patricia Matthews. This one, guys, he has an eye patch. He has an eye patch, okay? You can't see it in this. You can just see that. But then on the back side, you can, like, see it there. He has an eye patch. So this one is 1848. And it's as suffragettes begin their long struggle, as the gold rush spurs glorious optimism, comes a story of a proud, passionate love only the gifted pen of Patricia Matthews can tell. Jemima Benedict refuses to sit prettily and wooed by Beacon Hill's most eligible gentleman. Instead, she follows her dreams to Philadelphia, and under the nurturing wing of Sarah Hale, writes her magazine, Godey's Lady Book. Jemima crafts her talent, writing about the women and events that shaped our nation's history. Owen Thursday, torn by past secrets he has never shared, he is the best journalist the Philadelphia Ledger has. He follows his stories all over the world, footloose, fancy-free, and alone, until Miss Jemima Benedict matches his indomitable spirit with her own and shows him a love as far-reaching as their dreams. Like, this book just seems amazing. Like, this is a full, like, let me kind of open it. Like, there's even a scene on the spine of them, like, dancing. I don't know. This seems pretty cool. I might need to try to read this. I've never read a Patricia Matthews, but wow, that's amazing. That's a real thing. Like, Godey's Ladies Book is a real thing. That's awesome. Thursday and the Lady. Like, that's I just love it. Okay, now we get to one that this was suggested to me in a live show. And I had ordered a copy on Thrift Books. But then when I went to a thrift store the next day, I found a copy of it with the step back. So I bought it because I was like, well, if I have 2 copies, I'll give one away. And I'm so glad I did, because the one I got from Thrift Books did not have the step back. And the step back, which is the one I used for Step Back Saturday 2 weeks ago, is this. Full page step back. Mullet, touching the abs. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this one, like, has a bookmark even connected to it, which is amazing. So, yeah. I heard about this, and I had to grab it. I've slowly been grabbing Virginia Henley's because she has some of the sexiest just covers and stuff. They're amazing. Another stack from today, I got Love and Splendor by Patricia Hagen. I'm such a sucker for this, like, rose gold color. This one's not the prettiest, but I liked the flowers and just, like, the wedding dress. And it's in perfect condition, so I just have to get it. Moon Shadow by Susan Wiggs. Take a look at that. This one is, okay, it's 1989. That is gorgeous. It's got the yellow stain pages. Linda Lale Miller, Taming Charlotte. Ready for this? Whoop! That's great. Look at that. She's got her fist in his hair. I love it. Beautiful. Connie Brockway, My Dearest Enemy. Oh, I forgot. There was one more that got sent to me by Monica. She sent me Bound to a Warrior by Donna Fletcher, which I saw this on Instagram and I had to have it, as well as I have the rest of her books on my wish list now because they are gorgeous. They are handcuffed together and he's in a kilt and she is, oh, it's so pretty. He also has, like, water dripping down him and he has a mullet. And it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I have The Knave of Hearts by Elizabeth Boyle. I really liked him, like, sitting like this. He just looks cool. I found Charming the Prince by Teresa Medeiros. That is amazing. I want, like, all of her books. Just the front of this is great, and then pow. It's fantastic. I got The Irish Princess by Amy J. Fraser. This one's just for the front cover, but the detail on this one, just like the cleavage, his chainmail, her bare feet, like that is gorgeous. Then Kathy Maxwell, Temptation of a Proper Governess. She has a key in her hand, or she's undoing her own corset. And then there's that. And then the last one I just found today, and I didn't have this copy. This side of it is kind of beat up, but the book itself is great. So it's Where Dreams Begin, and this is I don't have this one yet. So I'm very happy. I only have the new copy of this one, which is really beautiful. But I think this is a first printing. So it's really beautiful. So there you go. That is everything for this haul. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my friends for sending me some books. I do always have my wish list down below, but please don't feel obligated. I just feel really loved whenever you send me things. But obviously I buy enough of my own things as well. It's an issue. So thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for being my friends and spending some time with me. I hope I've inspired you to ruin your own TBR and go buy some of these beautiful books. Make sure you subscribe, click like. That really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.